So I have had requests for process videos as opposed to just process photos. So this is not actually the first step, but it's the first more active step. My favorite kind of pencil, drafting pencils. Just love them. They now make them for drawing. I have a whole box full of different kinds of leads. I'm not that great of a 2D draw artist because of all these surgeries I had, but yes, so they don't need to be fancy for this. That's sitting, that's standing. This is the one I did for the prototype, which I'm still processing how the prototype went and what failed and what didn't. I will figure that all out by tonight. So you can see here, this is a leg front, leg front, leg back. And then, of course, areas I think about. This was the ear design, just quickly drawn out. What I'm trying to do now is to build the new wolf, and it will have the 2 legs and the skeleton. I don't know if I will do a solid spine. It had a single joint there in the spine that I did before. I'm going to figure that out in the next 24 hours. But I have to process all this onto a new drawing after I check out the old skeleton and really just figure out the best way to go about making this new wolf, which the first step, of course, is to decide to do it. Then, of course, research. I have tons of research photos on my phone that I refer to throughout the entire process. And then, of course, sourcing materials and testing things. Like I have some test videos of this tail. I can't get a spring the whole length of the tail, but I got one that's half the length. So there's 2 of them, so maybe I can combine them. I'll figure that out as I go. But, you know, a spring is great, but once you put the weight of fur on it, does it still work? So these are things I have to figure out. And it's best to figure them out before you build it than after. So this was all the owl photos, how the wing would work. I ended up completely scrapping that at the last minute and doing it a different way. Great idea, great hinging for the wings. I successfully made a hinged wing like that, but it wasn't going to do what I wanted it to do. And my old method was going to be the best one. So that is designs for the big dragon I did. So I'm going to start a new page here. And once I figure out how to hold the camera while showing you the view of what I'm doing, I'm sure I've got equipment for it, but I don't know yet. So there I am. I can talk to you that way. So yeah, we'll figure it out. And I'll try to get more process videos. That's at least explaining some of my process. And hopefully that helps you understand how I get started. Sometimes it's a lot of just sitting there staring at something till my brain figures it out. And then going for a drive to pick up a kid and boom, the idea comes to me. You never know when an idea is going to come to you. And I've been actually designing this wolf for about a decade. So a lot of thoughts gone into it, and it's time to make it happen. So I'm going to go explore the prototype skeleton. I'm pulling it out of the wolf and checking to see what went wrong. I have a theory, and if my theory proves true, then I'm okay to proceed. If my theory is not true, then I will need to try something new. So anyway, thought I'd give you guys an update as I'm diving in head first into this again. And in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, less than 4 weeks, better be, I'm going to have this wolf done. And hopefully some squirrels and birds and a beaver. Maybe. We'll see. But it's going to happen. I will hopefully get the process videos. I'll have to learn how to speed them up too. So, because, you know, I can spend hours on one stretch of stitching. So have a wonderful Halloween, everybody. We're having a Halloween party tonight. I'm going to go pull that skeleton out of the other wolf. Bye-bye.